not an equal here. You're so relentless, wanting to be feared. I gave you respect, it was in return. My facts you reject, you need the last word. Cigarette, and another. When you grow up, you're gonna win every time, so I even try. Win every time, so I even try. Nothing to say when I see your face. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. Win every time, so I even try. Nothing to say when I see your face. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. It's not a boss move when you call and preach. Ready to disprove, you hang up that sweet. Don't need to argue, cause I know I'm right. You're at your cruise through, I hope you see the light. Sick of it, and I know I look like that. When you grow up, you're gonna win every time, so I even try. Win every time, so I even try. Nothing to say when I see your face. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. Win every time, so I even try. Nothing to say when I see your face. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. I'm so powerless, not an equal here. You're so relentless, wanting to be feared. I gave you respect, it was in return. My facts you reject. You need the last word. Win every time, so I even try. Win every time, so I even try. Nothing to say when I see your face. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. Win every time, so I even try. Nothing to say when I see your face. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. Happy release day! I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be an astronaut. I hope you enjoyed it. Why Even Try is out now. I hope you're loving the song. Oh, hi, Cecilia. Thank you for joining. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed the first live performance. That was fun. Okay, so anyways, I thought it would be so fun to do a really quick official lyric breakdown, kind of like they do in Genius, you know, when they do those really fun Genius interviews. Love your singing. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate it. Come back up. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you have enjoyed it. This is going to be fun though, because we're going to do a quick breakdown of the lyrics. So first, let's start with verse 1. Why Even Try? Official lyrics, breakdown, and meaning. I'm so powerless, not an equal here. You're so relentless, wanting to be feared. I gave you respect, it wasn't return. My facts you reject, you need the last word. Okay, I love your hot pink couch. Thank you, I feel like it was perfect for the occasion. You know I always love hot pink. Okay, so basically, this was about the person who I wrote the song about. Number 1, a lot of it was he wanted power over me. It was a very power-hungry, egotistical person, because there are a lot of people who they don't really want to be your friend, and they don't really care about you. Unfortunately, they just want power. And this was the situation that I was in, where I was really trying to give him respect, and it was very much a one-sided relationship where I was giving this person everything. I was giving them my all, and they were giving me nothing and just putting me down, but putting me down because they were enjoying it. And I got to the point where I was like, this person's so immature, and they aren't even listening to me. So that's what verse 1 represents. And verse 1 means to represent just kind of a painting the picture of the scenario of who this person was, what they were doing. And now the pre-chorus. Sick of it, had enough, I'll fight back. When you grow up, but you'll never grow up. Okay, so this is basically, I feel like verse 1 is a little submissive where it kind of, I have that sadness, but then the pre-chorus is kind of where I start to get my strength back and I start to get the confidence of being like, this isn't right. I'm over it. I'm done. And also, it goes to the part where I'm not going to fight back till you grow up. Because the truth is, I don't feel that there's a point of fighting with somebody who's never going to see your side. There's just not a point because you can make the most eloquent point in the world, but when somebody acts like a toddler and hasn't really grown up, or they're just not even that they act like a toddler because I don't mean to be mean, but they're so stuck in their worldview and the way that they see the world, they're not going to see your point. So it's like there's no point in even wasting your energy because your energy is so precious. So there's no point in wasting your energy fighting back. Instead, just keep living and keep doing you and live the life you want to live. And another reason why I want to say that is because it's like, for example, I just wanted to give an example of, like, let's say you are dating somebody who you love and they're like an amazing person, but your friend doesn't approve of that person because they have a narrow worldview, or like for example, if they like judge them because they have tattoos and they're like, you can't date somebody who has tattoos, oh my gosh. And you know what, like that is such a narrow judgmental point of view to say you can't date somebody just because they have a tattoo, you know what I mean? And so it's kind of that scenario of being like, I'll fight back when you grow up. Like when you're ready to talk about this like an adult and stop being so judgmental, I'll fight back. But for right now, you're just in your narrow worldview. I'm in mine. Irreconcilable differences. Own way. Chorus. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. Win every time, so I even try. Nothing to say when I see your face. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. Win every time, so I even try. Win every time, so I even try. Nothing to say when I see your face. You're gonna win every time, so I even try. Okay, so here's the thing. I've heard how it's like in that person's mind, they're always going to be right. Like when I say you're going to win, it doesn't even mean that necessarily they're the winner because they're not. But, it's more just in their mind, they're going to be right. Their point of view is going to be right. So there's no point in trying to change their mind. Instead, just live your life the way you want to, because it's like, I don't even have anything to say. Like, whatever. I'm just going to keep living my life. I'm going to keep living my truth. I'm going to keep being happy, and I'm not going to let your opinion get to me or affect me or make me feel any different about myself. And I'm not going to give you the power to make me feel bad about myself. And at that point, you become bulletproof. And I really feel like the situation that I went through when I wrote this song, it was difficult, but it made me such a stronger person and it made me so bulletproof. And now, honestly, nothing anybody says to me gets me. Like, you know what? Come for me. Say anything to me. Try to offend me. Try to affect my self-confidence. It's not going to work. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, sorry. Little sassy moment. I'm an astronaut. I have to be sassy. Okay. Anyways, it's the power of God. God has given me so much self-confidence and just so much, like, I feel so happy. Anyways, verse 2. It's not a boss move when you call and preach, ready to disprove. You hang up, that's weak. Don't mean to argue, 'cause I know I'm right. You're a jerk who's rude. I hope you see the light. Okay, so that's my favorite verse in the whole entire song, literally ever. And it's very specific to what happened, because basically this person who I wrote the song about, they called me up and lectured me, like in the most condescending, annoying way for like a half hour. And were like, you're not very talented, you're not pretty, you just stink as a human being. I really don't like in a very mean, derogatory way, and also very talking down to me in like a childish way. And then I was like kind of about to defend myself, and then they were like, I'm going on vacation, bye. And then I was like, okay. And I was like, that's such a weak move to sit there. Yeah, yeah. Well, they hung up on me, but it was just like I got to the point where I was like, that's such an immature move to call somebody and tell them like blah 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 blah, and then not even let them get their point across and then hang up on them. But then, and at first I was upset because I was like, oh, I didn't get to defend myself. Like I like to defend myself. I want to defend myself. But then I finally realized, you know what? I have nothing to say to them anyways. They're gonna think what they want to think about me, and that's fine, because at the end of the day, I know who I am. I believe in myself. I believe in God. I believe God gives me confidence. I believe we're all equal. I believe that He is no better than me, and I'm no better than Him, and that we're all equal. And I'm not going to let Him hurt me or take away my confidence, because that's too precious. And then I'm going to be living my life sad, and I don't have time to sit here and worry about other people's opinions of me. Like, I have real problems to worry about besides what some random person thinks about me. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, you're just a jerk and you're kind of rude, and I really hope you see the light. And I kind of ended up coming with that empathy a little bit of being like, he must be really broken inside if he has to just be a jerk and then, do that. Like, he must be really hurting and really insecure, which I think he is. So I'm just like, I hope one day he sees the light. Pray for him. Honestly, pray for your enemies. And that's what I've been doing lately, because even sometimes when I notice myself getting bitter towards people, or feeling anger towards people, or hostility for things that a lot of people have done to me, because there are a lot of people who I think have done things to me that I don't think have been okay in my life, but I really try to turn the other cheek and pray for them. And I know that sounds so cheesy, but it's really true, because then it's like it'll help them become a better person if I pray for them. And also, it takes the burden off my heart, and it takes the hostility, because when you live in hatred for somebody or hostility towards somebody else, you're never going to be happy. And then they win. And it's just not cool, you know? So those are the lyrics of Why Even Try, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so, so much for having a great release day with me, but there's so much more coming, so make sure to stay tuned. I have so much fun stuff coming. This is a whole fun space themed song. So like tomorrow's gonna be Space Saturday. Oh, you're from Spain. That's amazing. I love it. So tomorrow's gonna be Space Saturday. I'm gonna be doing all types of space themed stuff. I'm gonna be doing so much fun stuff with this song, so you don't want to miss it. And this song just means the world to me lyrically, and it has a message that's so important to me. And I just really hope it inspires you to live your truth, not care what anybody else thinks. Be you, and just fully be yourself. And just please don't care what anybody else thinks. Please block everybody out. I do that every day. And honestly, you get used to it and you become so much stronger and so much more fulfilled, and it'll make you so happy. So I really encourage you to do that, and I love you so much. Well, lots of love from India. That's amazing. I love India. Thank you so much for joining. Please listen to Why Even Try, and please let me know what you think about the song. I would love to hear what you think. Love you so much. Bye. Have a great day. Love you. Have an awesome, amazing day, and keep being fearless and just awesome. I believe in you. I do. I really do. Love you. Bye.